Guys, it's an absolute mess in here. We don't even have a kitchen right now. I'm gonna shut Alfred off because Alfred is too freaking loud. But you guys, so obviously we're doing renovations in here. It's kind of a mess. Oh gosh, it's not always this messy, I promise. But it is. So this is the Schwinn Varsity, you guys. I've already done a lot on it. Took this whole thing apart. This was all rusted up. As you can see, this little shifter here. Or, I don't know what you would call that. I know this is the derailleur, but I don't know what you would call this guy here. That's a little gross looking still, but I'm gonna clean all that up. Basically what I wanna do today is change these brake cables out. I think some white brake cables on here would look, and just some white cabling on here would look really cool. Yeah, let's go. All right, guys, so the bike rides really well. I think that these the white cabling looks really good. Personally, I think that the white cabling makes it look new. Just doing the cabling in white makes this thing look so clean. Like just updated. And the old cables, I threw them out. They're kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of nice. They have like, they're more maneuverable. Like they're flimsier, I guess. Not flimsy, but they're more flexible. These aren't as flexible. They're very thick metal on the insides of these, which would protect the inner wire a lot more. You guys, the cabling looks super good. The bike's not perfect yet. Obviously, back here behind the shifters, these did not fit. The cables didn't fit like the original ones into this little slot back here. They sit out. So I'm definitely gonna probably go get ones that do fit in eventually. But I think that the bike looks really good. It rides so well, you guys. So all in all on the bike, I took this apart, the crank, I took that off, re-lubed everything, all the bearings. There were some ball bearings that were out of place that had like fallen out. So I re-greased everything, put some like nice grease in there, some automobile grease actually. I know some people frown on that on bicycles, but I did that. It's good. It's super smooth. I re-greased, where I actually WD-40'd the front and back bearings. No, I re-greased the back bearings as well. And cleaned the whole cassette. I cleaned the shield right here. I cleaned this. So when I say I cleaned this, I brought the chrome back to being chrome, like all these sprockets here, the cranks here. I don't know if I'm using the proper terminology, you guys, which is a shame. One of my cousins is like a professional cyclist, so I probably should know this. But all this chrome was like super dirty, and I cleaned it all back up. The rims were super dirty. You can still see a little bit in here that I've got to do. I really just wanted to get this thing rolling just to make sure I liked it. Because it is a heavy frame. It's a super heavy frame, you guys. It's like 40 pounds. But with how nicely it cruises now, it doesn't feel like it's 40 pounds. Maybe going uphill, I would feel that. I don't know. But I still have to clean up these, the brakes here. Get some of the rusty bits off of the brakes. I'm going to rewrap the bars. I thought about repainting the bike. Now that I've seen the white cables against the green, I really would probably just repaint it green, and Allison could print me out some decals on her Cricut and I could put them on the bike, redo the decals. The kickstand is pretty rusted up. I got to do that. I got to clean up that kickstand. But all in all, you guys, this bike is rolling really, really well. It is shifting perfectly. There's still a little bit of the chain slips. It was so bad. And see, it's still slipping a little bit because this chain is like super worn out. So that's another thing. The chain slips because the chain is old and worn out. So I got to get a new chain. It's probably a little stretched out. But once there's a new chain on there, you can see how it kind of, the chain is a little bit looser than it should be. So a new chain, and clean up this here, the chrome bits on this, the seat up here, and this thing, and new tires. So once I get new tires on this thing, new rubber, you could maybe see they're old. They are old. So, but the bike, you guys, is doing really well. It's riding super well. This thing is really, really fun. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna flip you around so you can see me. All right, you guys, thank you for watching, clicking like, subscribing, doing that whole thing. That's the Schwinn. We still have a lot more to do on it. And excuse my kitchen, you guys. We ripped this kitchen out because we had a problem. And we haven't really put anything back in. As of yet, we're doing some renovations, some other things popped up, and we started doing those instead because they were a little bit more important, like the roof, like all this other stuff in this house. But you guys, that's the Schwinn video for now. It's a Schwinn Varsity 1973 Chicago-made Schwinn, so it is a beast. But I appreciate you guys watching, clicking like, subscribing, doing that whole thing, and I will catch you guys on the next one.